after a strong outing yesterday. And Jonathan Sanchez could be the best number 4 in the league. Today, Sanchez is looking for a sweep over the Rockies. Coming up next. Beautiful, beautiful afternoon for baseball here in San Francisco. We're at 3rd and King for the final game of this 3-game series, Rockies and Giants. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside of me is Mike Krukow. Well, there's been a pattern on this homestand. The Giants have won the first 2 games in both series, and then they've lost the 3rd game. Now, they'd like to avoid that today. They'd like to go for the sweep. What are they going to have to do?
Well, I mean, they're going to have to do what they've continued to do all this homestand, and that is, be very stingy with the base on balls and then milk some base on balls from your opponent. And I think that patience at the plate has really been, something that has been the key to their success during this homestand. And as always, flip the ball to Jonathan Sanchez and say, yo, do your thing. And that's been a pretty good deal. Eli Whiteside doing the catching this afternoon. All right, yesterday was a big day offensively. When we come back, Amy G is going to look at big offense from Saturday's game right after this.
AT&T. Find out what's possible with the nation's fastest 3G network. AT&T. Rethink possible. And by Toyota. Say yes to amazing deals on your favorite Toyotas. See your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota. Yes.
Well, we've got some day game baseball going on at the Yard. A beautiful day at AT&T Park and a big day, not just because the Giants have a chance to go for the sweep of the Colorado Rockies, but it's Little League Day, and the field is swarmed right now with little guys and gals walking the field. Welcome back to AT&T Park. I'm Amy Gutierrez, and yesterday was a huge day for Matt Cain as he records that elusive first win on the season. He did it with stellar pitching, but he also did it with some run support. Not one, not two, but three long balls, and that is our Ford right choice. Juan Uribe, boy, are they glad to have him back in the lineup. Goes Yard for a 3-run bomb. They love the 3-run bomb here. Who doesn't? And then Benji Molina enjoying that cleanup spot. A solo shot for him. Just one inning later in the third inning, putting a couple more runs up on the board. Aubrey Huff says, I'll join the action. A solo home run coming up for Aubrey Huff. Now he's hit an inside the park. He has hit one outside the park, but he's never had a splash hit. And he's the first Giant to do it this season, the 51st Giant to do it overall. Giants look to go for the sweep of the Colorado Rockies today. It'll be Jonathan Sanchez on the mound, hoping to keep the momentum going for your San Francisco Giants. Baseball coming up soon, but after these messages, we will check in with our Sportsnet Central studios for an update.
sun splash Sunday afternoon. Our game time weather is brought to you by Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The admission-free boardwalk is open this weekend. 68 degrees, winds at 10 miles per hour, humidity at 52%, and the forecast. The forecast is an opinion. It's perfect.
It is perfect.
And how psyched is that guy?
It's like the first day in the big leagues for this guy. 2 weeks he had to wait on that disabled list, and now he's ready to go, and he is pumped.
All right, let's take a look at the Rockies lineup brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Fowler, Barmes in the lineup for the first time in this series. Then Gonzalez. Troy Tulowitzki, he's the big dog in this lineup. Against Sanchez, he's got good numbers. Then it's Giambi, followed by Mora, Spilbors. Paul Phillips will do the catching, and the young pitcher, Yolis Chachin.
Let's take a look at the Giants defensively today. It's going to be Bowker, Rowan, and Sherholtz. That's your outfield. Uribe Sandoval on the left side of the infield. Downs and Huff on the right side. Eli Whiteside, as he so often does, will catch Jonathan Sanchez. And Sanchez coming into today's ball game, bringing in some pretty strong numbers after an outstanding April. Lifetime against Colorado, 2-3 with a 6.85 ERA. Though a lot of walks against this Rockies team, and that is going to be a very important thing that we'll look at in his regard today. 2-1 on the year with a 1.85 ERA, 33 strikeouts, and he is the league's leader, most strikeouts per 9 innings, with an average of just about 12 strikeouts every 9 innings he throws. When he's right, you'll see a fastball that goes 90-95 with a slurvy breaking ball and a split finger fastball, which is his changeup.
Well, they had the kids come out at every position, and this little guy barely fits into the T-shirt. And either he has to go to the bathroom or he's very excited about seeing Juan Uribe. Maybe both, for all we know. But he got a little lost, and then he needed some help from the Panda. And it just made us laugh, that's all.
Yeah, we like showing that.
Here's Dexter Fowler to lead things off. It's always good to start the broadcast with a good chuckle.
I love it when the kids go out there.
First pitch of the ball game is on its way, and it's a fastball for a called strike. Sanchez working quickly, and Fowler fouls it out of play. 0-2. Unless the radar gun is off here at the ballpark, they had that last fastball at 94.
He can do that to you, and it's a lazy arm 94. You'll see a lot of foul balls the opposite way. Guys late on their swings first time through the lineup.
And that's how this game gets started.
Nasty breaking ball. Let's take a look at our Toyota keys to the game. If against the Rockies, you've got to control the running game. They have been a very aggressive running team in this series so far, and that'll be a challenge to Jonathan Sanchez and Eli Whiteside. And minimize the walks. This is a team, the Rockies, that will work you. They will take a lot of pitches, and they will milk you for a lot of walks. They're amongst the lead leaders in that regard. And plug into Aaron Rowan, because that's where the energy is. It's in center field. Let him be the guy that inspires the group today.
Here's Barmes. I believe I said during the lineups that Barmes was playing for the first time as a starter in this series. That is not true. He did start on Friday, and he went 1 for 3. Fouled at the plate, 0-2. That's what happens when you're not here.
I know, you take a day off, and that's what happens. It's your last day off, too, pal.
Yeah, I know.
The strike zone with Tim Cheetah it's a big zone, and it's big zone early. He's an umpire that will look for strikes early in the ball game, but he has a low ball preference.
Uribe from short. Out number 2. Uribe did not have a ground ball yesterday.
No, with the left-handed pitcher throwing today, he should see more ground balls.
I mean, we're not 100% sure that Uribe is 100%. We see him as you take a look at our umpires, Cheetah, Davidson, Marquez, and Timmons, where he just clotheslines everything to first. He hasn't been doing that. That last throw just took his time, a little flip to first. Gonzalez takes a strike. Carlos Gonzalez hitting .345, 3 home runs, 17 driven in. Out in front of the plate, Sanchez spins, throws, side retired. Giants are coming up. Southwest Airlines. Rowan back in the lineup, followed by Bowker and Sandoval. Aubrey Huff, check out his numbers this series. 5 for 6, a splash, 3 RBIs, and a couple of walks. Then it's Uribe Sherholtz. Eli Whiteside is hitting 7th, then Downs, followed by Jonathan Sanchez.
Defensively for the Rockies, they'll set it up with Spilborghs, Fowler, and Gonzalez. That's your outfield. Tulowitzki and Mora on the left side of the infield with Barmas and Giambi on the right side. Phillips getting a start today. He'll do the catching. And on the hill today for Colorado will be the big right-hander, Yolis Chacin, who is 22 years of age and a rookie. And you're going to see a pretty good fastball. It's going to go 92, 97 with the fastball velocity. And it's a little unpredictable with the movement. He's got a very good changeup to go with that and kind of a slurvy breaking ball. But when he gets it right, you're going to see a lot of fastball changeup combo.
So here's Aaron Rowan. And the first pitch to Rowan is an inside corner strike.
Chacin really had great numbers at the AAA level. He was 3-0, the 1.69 ERA with 21 strikeouts in 21 innings. So he's a confident pitcher right now.
The last game for Rowan was on April 16th, a Friday night in Los Angeles. Dodgers won that game 10-8. In that game, he went 0 for 2. It was his third at bat when he was struck in the face with a Vicente Padilla fastball. The 0-2 pitch to Rowan, and Rowan out swinging. He's been thinking about that at bat for 15 days.
Now, you hate to go on the shelf for a long period of time after you take one in the face. And this was the pitch where Padilla threw a fastball that just was a heat seeker right into him, about 93 miles per hour. Fortunately, it caught a piece of the helmet. As it is, he had 3 fractures in his face. One was a displaced fracture, and he opted it. He said, I'll do the surgery to fix the displacement later.
Here's Bowker. Bowker hitting .208, a home run, 5 driven in. Bowker 1 for 2 in the game yesterday afternoon, and on Friday he went 1 for 3. Drives this one foul.
Oh, look out, make a play.
Loud contact, and brought his glove, and it's magical.
Well, the guy with the floppy hat, he was the guy that took the heat. He should have used his floppy hat to try and make that play.
Outside to Bowker.
I mean, this was a scorcher going right up there. And the guy with the hat just got pummeled.
I think he got him twice. I think he got him once in the hand and once in the lips.
Oh, he's still laughing about it. We're good.
Yeah. Spitting out teeth, but I'm fine.
We're good.
Bowker skies at the left for Spilborghs. And Spilborghs will make the play, 2 outs. And here's Sandoval. Something extraordinary happened yesterday for Pablo Sandoval.
What's that?
He didn't get a hit.
That doesn't happen very often.
He went from leading the league in hitting to dropping to 4th in the league in hitting. Sandoval did have a hit on Friday, so he's 1 for 8 in the series. And the strike is, they say this kid likes to pound the strike zone, and so far that's what he's done. Elise Chassin. Aubrey Huff would hit if Sandoval reaches. Just underway, 0-0. Up the middle. Farmas kicks it around, and Sandoval's aboard. There'll be an error on Farmas. No TV yesterday, so Aubrey Huff, when he went into the water, there was no splash cam.
Now, he knew it, and everybody in the ballpark knew it. It was going to be a home run. It was just a matter of whether or not it was going to hit the water. And indeed, there's your answer. And we finally got out 50. It'd been up there a long time.
Yeah.
51 Giants home runs have found the water.
I said on the wrap after the game, I thought they'd retired Scott Gereltz's number up there.
I kind of seen that way. Scott Gereltz, old number 50.
And a strike to Aubrey Huff, who might like to see that pitch again. He's hitting .273. A nice series against these Rockies for Aubrey Huff. Pops this one back just to our left.
Now there you saw his 2 weapons. You saw the fastball steal strike 1. Then he came right back, same arm action, same arm speed, and he throws a really good changeup, and he gets Aubrey Huff out reaching.
And that breaking ball that Huff probably didn't even know he had gets him looking. 0-0. 0-0, second inning. And Sanchez will face Tulowitzki, Giambi, and Mora. And Tulowitzki takes one up and in. 5 for 12, a double, a triple, and a home run. Tulowitzki off of Sanchez in the series, 1 hit. And that was the only hit that Matt Cain gave up yesterday. Here he takes a strike.
He's got good velocity today. There was some question as to whether or not they wanted to give an extra day of rest. He had a little tenderness in his shoulder, went and played catch yesterday, and after a couple of throws he said, I'm good. And at that point, they made a decision to skip Todd Wellemeyer in the rotation, with Sanchez taking today's start.
And a shot past Sandoval, and Tulowitzki with a leadoff single. And that's the first hit of the game. Giants baseball is brought to you by Big O Tires. Post your comments about the San Francisco Giants on the Big O Tires Sports blog at csnbayarea.com. Nice round of applause for Jason Giambi. Well, maybe not. Giambi not playing a whole lot with Todd Helton as your first baseman. Giambi only has 18 at bats, and he's 2 for 18. But a bat in his hand, he's very dangerous. The overshift is on, and this is popped up into fairly deep left center field. Rowan battling the wind. He'll make the catch. Tulowitzki's going to tag. And here's the throw, and it's over the head of Matt Downs.
Well, the new Brian Wilson closer plan is your last chance to be a season ticket holder for the 2010 season. Left field lower box seats are the seats available. Plan starts on May 25th. You will receive the benefits of a full season ticket holder. Plus, for every closer plan purchase, you'll receive an autographed Brian Wilson bobblehead. Call now, 415-972-2298. Check it out.
Here's Melvin Mora, who's never faced Sanchez before.
That was a heads-up play from Tulowitzki with the deep fly ball. I mean, he challenged Aaron Rowan. Puts himself in scoring position. That is a big play.
Mora looks at a strike. 297 with 5 RBIs. Mora 11 for 37. Had many more opportunities for at-bats than Giambi. Out to center field where Rowan will put it away. A lot of things going on. It's Little League Day. There are 10,000 Little Leaguers here. It's batting helmet day.
Oh, yeah. Everybody looks good in a batting helmet. Now, did you ask if that was the one they put ice cream in?
I did. I asked a group of kids that came in here, and they said no.
And there's our ball dude helmet. Safest helmet in baseball right there.
Spilborz fouls this one into the glove of Eli Whiteside. Tulowitzki with his lead at second, and Spilborg rolls it foul, 0-2.
Hey, this is as good a breaker ball as we've seen Sanchez have early in the game. Very quick breaker. And he's got good stuff today. Good velocity on the fastball, nice snap on the curveball.
Oh, and 2. And Sanchez will step off. If if you're Matt Downs, you want to keep Tulowitzki fairly close, but you don't want to give up your position to do it with 2 outs. Tulowitzki's going to go, and Whiteside's throw is going to be late.
Well, Jonathan Sanchez, I mean, he's like 1.58 out of the stretch. He's not very quick. So, you know, if you see the Rockies steal, it's because of what type of jump they can get because of the delivery Sanchez has. And a lot of guys have strikeout stuff. They don't care. Remember Rob Dinn, how he used to do the toe tap? I mean, he was 1.7, 1.9. Guys were stealing bases standing up, and he said, I don't care because I'm going to strike the next guy out. And he could do it. Well, Sanchez can do it too.
Dennis Eckersley, same way. Spilbor's hitting 190.
Sanchez averaging 12 strikeouts for every 9 innings he pitches, and that leads the National League.
Two and two. And that time Spilborg didn't bite.
I'd say for a guy who's 1 for his last 19, that's a pretty good take on 2 strike. I'm swinging at that bad boy. We talked about the explosive snap on the breaking ball. This thing is right there at the base of the strike zone and then just crashes down, and he somehow lays off. That's a great take.
And the walk.
Ooh, that's good of a pitch right there. And Sanchez could have walked in towards home plate to look at Tim Cheetah and ask if that thing was down or if it was inside. And it may be a little of both. Again, pretty good eyeball right there.
Here's Paul Phillips. Phillips, backup catcher now for these Rockies. Swing and a miss, and it's no balls and 1 strike.
This is his first start in the big league since last July. Chris Iannetta, the other catcher who normally is at the big league level with the Rockies, is in such a bad slump they sent him out to get his stroke back. He had a home run in last night's game, Colorado Springs. In the meantime, Phillips gets to do some big league time. But, I mean, it's a little unsettling for a pitcher because you don't really know the guy.
Well, he played in a number of games last year for the Rockies and hit .311. It's now 1-2. I mean, you're right. In a lot of ways, you'd rather face Chris Iannetta because there's a little bit of a book on him.
Phillips got a little big league time. I mean, he's in his 3rd year. Got just about 2.5 years in.
There's a note in there, press notes, that he's appeared in the majors every season since 2004. Fouled at the plate, but never more than 23 games in a season. So he has hung in there. Tulowitzki at 3rd. Spilbor's at 1st. 2 outs. Got him. Rockies strand a pair. Giants are coming up.
to Megan Lacey 2 years ago because she had a really inspirational story. You're here with 120 of your closest friends. Tell us why.
So this is a memory event in honor of my son, Brevin, who passed away 5 years ago now. This is our 6th annual Baseball with Brevin, and we just recognize children with disabilities and raise money, auction raffle items to bring money to charities who focus on children with disabilities.
You and your friends are do-gooders. It's baseballwithbrevin.com. Go check it out. They've raised over $60,000 so far to help kids with disabilities. Mike and Dwayne, I know you're close with them too.
Well, it's been a terrific group of people. I mean, they're having a ball out there, and they're doing something good.
Well, they really are. I mean, Megan and Paul Lacey are a friend of ours, and they're just great people. They have had 2 other children since Brevin has died, and they have a nice little family, and they really felt the need to raise money in Brevin's name. And it's not just for children with cerebral palsy. It's also kids who have other special needs. So Megan and Paul, nice going. 6th annual, and there'll be a 7th and 8th, and they'll do it every year. Great group of people.
And nice job, Amy, trekking all the way out to the bleachers. Couldn't wait to do it.
So they call her Amy the Gamer.
Out to left field where Spillboys will track it down. 2 outs.
We didn't even get to talk about Juan Uribe. Just another bullet off of his bat.
This is what Mike's talking about. Take a look at this.
He's really waking up. You have no idea how you catch these. Your hands totally think for themselves. It's like how you block a punch sometimes in a fight. You have no idea how you do it. Same thing. And this is how fast it gets on you.
Here's Eli Whiteside. Couple of home runs, 5 RBIs. Had 5 of his last 6 hits, extra base hits. 0-2 to Whiteside. Giants trying to finish this homestand with a bang. They're 6-2 on this homestand. They won all 3 series against 3 very good teams, but would not be happy with taking 2 out of 3 from the Rockies. A take by Whiteside, 2-2.
Well, you made mention of it in the open about how the Giants just haven't done well in this 3rd game. They've had an opportunity, they've had a couple sweeps with other clubs, just haven't been able to nail down that 3rd and final ball game.
That'll end the inning. Joshine with 3 strikeouts. 0-0.
Well, join the 2010 Giants Kids Club. Members receive a limited edition Pandaval Bobble Belly, a Tim Lincecum drawstring backpack, plus 4 ticket vouchers to select Giants home games here at AT&T. Visit sfgiants.com/kids club to join today.
All right. I am in. Chachin is at the plate. No balls and 1 strike. Sanchez throwing nice and easy. 1 ball and 1 strike. A couple of strikeouts and a walk. Not close.
Chacin, a big fella from Zulia, Maracaibo, Zulia, Venezuela.
Played there.
It's your team.
No. Rival. 3-1 now to the Rockies starting pitcher, Yolis Chacin. And he gets the call. You don't always get that call.
I've always liked that about Cheetah, though. I mean, he looks for strikes. The strike zone a little bit bigger early in the game, gets things moving.
Got him.
Nice comeback there.
Now, this was on the field when the parade of Little Leaguers went by. Now, there's a camera, and some of these kids, you just can't help themselves.
Do not feed the monkeys at the zoo.
Everyone's different.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
I didn't see 2 alike. There's Edison. Edison, I know I can make you smile at some point during this game. Maybe not.
3rd inning. Check back in the 3rd. Oh, it is the 3rd.
We'll get Edison some cotton candy, and that'll get him going.
Check back in the 7th. Great day for baseball at this ballpark. It's playing a little bit small, not a lot of wind going. And right now the carry field is to center field. But sun is an issue. It'll be about the 6th inning, as Omar Vizquel used to tell us. In the 6th inning in the day games when you start to have to wear glasses.
And then he wouldn't. Somebody else would have to wear them about that time. 2-1 to Fowler. Fowler hammers one into left center field. Rowan will grab it on a big hop, and Fowler is aboard with 1 out.
Now it's let the games begin, because you know Fowler wants to go. Jim Tracy has really cut his boys loose with regards to the stolen base in the series. Set up an inside corner. This thing goes out middle away, just kind of out over the plate, mid-thigh. It's a good pitch to hit. Fowler putting a good lick on it.
Looks to me like that's where Fowler would like to have that pitch thrown.
Yeah, he likes to get extended. Long arm swinger.
Here's Barmas. Barmas bounced out to Juan Uribe.
Got to keep the ball down on Barmas. I mean, really a good high ball hitter. Almost unforgiving. Bell high to letters.
Fowler with 5 steals. 3rd inning, 0-0. Giants will get on a plane after the game. Get into South Florida in the middle of the night. Day off tomorrow. Strap them on against the Marlins Tuesday night. Barmas takes a belt-high fastball for a strike.
And that's what you have to do. That's 0.94 seconds. Under a second delivery time for Jonathan Sanchez. Just a nice abbreviated slide step. And it surprised everybody. It upset the timing on Clint Barmas.
Boy, pretty good pitch below the knees. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Stay down around the knees. You'll get ground balls there. And that's what he's looking for.
On deck, Carlos Gonzalez. Dodgers have taken a 2-0 lead over the Pirates. That game in the 3rd inning. Milwaukee, San Diego, 0-0. The Cubs are pounding the Diamondbacks 10-2 in Chicago in the 8th. Popped out to right field for Nate Scherholz. Here's Gonzalez. Probably safe to say this is a star in the making right here.
Gonzalez. Oh, I 100% agree. He has definitely hit the comfort zone. You can just tell the confidence that this guy has, just the way he walks into the batter's box. You know, and this guy had that albatross that hung around his neck for a long time about one of those potential players. This guy has the potential to be a great player. Well, he's finally starting to prove all those people who thought he was going to be really, really good correct.
Swing and a miss.
Sometimes the last guy that you have to convince is the guy himself. And when it all of a sudden happens, I mean, it happens quickly. I think that's what's going on with Carlos Gonzalez.
He's 7th in the National League in hitting, coming into today with a .345 average. If Fowler weren't here, he'd be in center field. Hit a dribbler back to Sanchez in the 1st inning. Another sellout crowd here today. Crowds have been fantastic this entire homestand. Now Fowler goes, swing and a miss. Whiteside's throw on the money, got him. I give Sanchez credit. He worked on that the whole inning. Whiteside throws him out. Nothing.
That's the big leagues right there.
Fresh. Ask Kruk and Kai. Visit csnbayarea.com. Ask us a question, and we'll try to answer one every game. Nelly from Fremont. Do ball boys travel with the team? As Matt Downs stands in. Downs fouls it back. They do not. And then I wanted to know, maybe was that question about the ball dudes? If it was, we wouldn't let them get on the plane.
Yeah. Not unless they wear that helmet.
And take the stool.
Yeah.
0-1 to Downs. Now, we've had a couple of bat boy, ball boys that'll go on a trip maybe to help Murph.
Yeah. That'd be like a reward, one a year.
Yeah. Downs takes that breaking ball. It's a pretty good one, 1-2.
I can see how this guy's got to strike out anything at the AAA level. He's got good stuff.
They're the Alioto boys. A couple of good-looking kids.
Doing a good job, too.
Oh, yeah. I've only seen one major screw-up, but we won't talk about that.
Joey Tolucci been doing it for 12 years, and he's now a senior at Santa Clara.
1-2 pitch to Downs. Downs takes in the dirt, 2-2.
So we had a little changing of the guard this year with Joey Tolucci graduating and have to get a real job come June when he gets his degree from Santa Clara.
Downs trying to reach with Sanchez on deck. Hooks this one down the line. Foul. Is that a Red Sox fan that caught that ball?
See them all over.
Red Sox will be here, won't they?
They're coming. Red Sox are going to be here June 25th, 26th, and 27th, the Friday, Saturday, Sunday series.
Question is, here's the Red Sox fan who made the catch. Question is will Giants fans allow the Red Sox fans to take over their ballpark like the last time they were here?
Yeah, the last time the Red Sox got here, the very first game of that series, we thought we were in Boston.
At least for that Friday night game. And Downs takes the walk, and the Giants have their second base runner. And now Sanchez gets to try to lay down a bunt.
That was a nice at bat. Well, Bloomberg Sports, the leader in data analysis, has developed an analytical product being used by baseball clubs. And there's also a product for fans. You can improve your fantasy play or track your favorite players and teams. You go to BloombergSports.com and get all the details. Check it out.
Here's Sanchez. Mora in at third. Giambi will be charging. But instead it's a hit and run. Bruce Bochy pulling out all the tricks.
Well, when a hit and run is put on, you have to swing, no matter where the ball is as a hitter. And there wasn't a lot of lower body in that. It looked like he was trying to play tennis up there. I got to believe the bunt sign is going to be back on.
I think it's interesting, Mike. On the hit and run, they had Tulowitzki covering. I mean, that would leave up that whole side of the infield if you could just hit a little ground ball.
Well, Melvin Morris got a great reputation for being very aggressive. He's getting all the way down here when that pitch is being thrown. And when you have a third baseman or first baseman being that aggressive, then you have the free rein to swing the bat as a hitter. He basically tells you, should you bunt or should you try and butcher play the ball by him.
The whole point of the pulling the bat back is when you do swing, not to take a full swing.
And the longer that Chacín holds the ball, the closer Mora is getting to Jonathan Sanchez. And that is a distraction when you're in the batter's box, when a guy gets that close to you. Now the bunt should go down the right side here, and that's with the runner at first base. But it's not an easy thing to do for a left-handed hitter. It's easier to go to the left side of the field.
Thought about second in the dirt, but Barmas picks it.
Yeah, nice play, Clint Barmas. Nevertheless, nice bunt. Good fundamentals there by Jonathan Sanchez to get the sacrifice down and the runner over. So the bat head gets out in front of your field of vision, and that's the key. A lot of guys bring that bat head back, and it gets below your field of vision, and you more often than not, you see those guys mess up the bunt. Get that bat head out where you can see it make contact. Get that thing right there at the top of the strike zone. If it's below, you bunt it. If it's above, you take it. Nicely done.
Here's Rowan. Rowan struck out. He saw 3 pitches. I would say he was a little jumpy. His first at bat.
Understandably. But isn't that like the worst thing that could happen to you, though? Get hit in the face and then have to wait 15 days for your next at bat? And I'll never forget, Robbie Thompson got hit in the face by Trevor Hoffman back in 1993. He really, really fought hard to get back in the lineup just so he didn't want to go into the offseason, having that been his last at bat when he got hit in the face. And he did make it back. He probably shouldn't have, but he did just to get that fear out of his mind.
Pickoff play is on, and Downs is back easily. Oh, 0-1 to Aaron Rowan. He ran that ball right in on Rowan's hands.
Perfect pitch.
Bowker to follow with Downs at second base. No score in this game. We're in the home half of the third.
Going right back, same spot. Nope, leaking out.
Got him.
And there's hard slider. Same pitch he struck out his first at bat.
He's made some pretty good pitches to Rowan.
Well, he's thrown 6 pitches, and it's been strike 3, strike 3. This is an 0-2 hard slider. He gets him way out front on, and it's in perfect location. And you can watch this thing bottom out. It was below the strike zone by the time it got to Phillips, the catcher.
Bowker hit a fly ball to left field. He's 0 for 1. Bowker tried to check his swing. He did not. 0-1.
First pitch changeup. It's important the second time through. Start mixing up that first pitch. Try and get that strike one.
I think it's safe to say we can see why the Rockies people like this kid. Fastball in to even the count.
Well, he's got a nice little natural cut to his fastball. But they didn't really rave too much about his breaking ball, but his breaking ball is good.
Yeah, it is. Downs at second. Bowker pulls it on the ground foul. Roberto Kelly will do the honors. Pablo Sandoval on deck. Giants looking for their first hit. Bowker stays alive. Giants won on Friday night behind Barry Zito. They won yesterday behind Matt Cain. Trying to sweep this series with Jonathan Sanchez. The 1-2 to Bowker is high, 2-2. Just over 37,000 on Friday. Just over 39,000 yesterday. This has got to be a sellout today.
You bet. And the one thing you want to do when you get a big crowd like this is you want to get them in the game early, and you do that with 2 out base hits with runners in scoring positions. It just energizes everybody, and that's your home field advantage.
And a full count now to John Bowker. You would expect that Bowker would get something to hit. with Sandoval on deck.
You know, he gets ahead 0-2-1-2, but then, you know, the second, third balls in this count, they've been really pretty easy takes for John Bowker. They haven't been really close. You know, when you have that type of leverage in the count ahead of the guy 0-2-1-2, you want to make a closer pitch. That's why it's better to miss down.
The pitch to Bowker. Bowker stays alive. I hung that one.
Man, that's a big time hang time.
Bowker coming into today's game trying to stay off the internet and the interstate.
Internet?
And that'll end the inning. I got your iPad on my brain. Nothing.
Wow.
Update for fans on the Giants injury front. Brian Wilson and Edgar Renteria both strained their right groin Friday night. Wilson did it while shagging balls before the game. Renteria did it during the game. They're both feeling better. In fact, Brian Wilson said he wanted to pitch today, but Bruce Bochy actually had to hold the leash on him and say, no, I'm going to hold you out one more day. They should both be available on Tuesday. They're receiving treatment, ice, stretching, and a little ultrasound. Guys?
Let's see. Ice, stretching, and a little ultrasound. Sounds pretty good.
Sounds like we've been hearing that treatment for a long time.
Whole lives. 0-0 with Carlos Gonzalez at the plate. He was at the plate when Fowler was thrown out trying to steal. Inside with a fastball to even the count.
Well, you know, that's a great example of, you know, what a manager and what a trainer will do. If you ask Brian Wilson, we talked to him this morning, and so you good to go? And he goes, I was good to go yesterday. I'm fine. You know. But the manager, knowing the best for the athlete, has a day off tomorrow. If you could get him another day's rest tomorrow or today, going into tomorrow, you get hot weather down in Florida, then maybe you won't have to deal with this growing problem again.
Well, big games in September and October. Now you're talking a different story.
He's good to go. And Wilson is one of those guys that would drag a stump out there and still pitch. You don't ever have to question as to whether or not he's game. See you later. Good pitch. And, you know, one thing that Jonathan Sanchez is going to learn is you cannot show umpires up. Now, he thinks he has strike three, fastball knee-high outside corner, and he walks off the mound like this, and that shows an umpire up. They do not like that. And that will close the corners up on a strike zone.
It could affect this next pitch. Hit right back to Sanchez, who dropped it and then really didn't go after it.
Going to be an error on Jonathan Sanchez. And, we've got a lot of top spin on it. He hits him in the side of the glove and just kind of spits away.
Well, now you face Tulowitzki out of the stretch.
Yeah, I think Eli Whiteside senses that there's a little frustration going out there on the mound. Go out there and throw a little water on him, cool him off. It's and one of the things that I've always appreciated about Benjamin Molina, Eli Whiteside, is they have that sixth sense as to when a pitcher's ticked off, because you cannot pitch mad. You have to be calm. You have to be focused. And anger takes that focus away. It clouds it up.
Tulowitzki singled in the second. And he takes a strike.
Bang, right down at the knees. That's where he has to be. That's where every pitcher has to be. Especially in a situation when you have a runner at first base.
Sandoval, Downs, Huff.
And that's what knee-high location does for you. It gets you ground balls, and ground balls get you double plays. Time now for our trivia question, brought to you by AT&T. Rethink Possible. Can you name the last Giants starting pitcher before Lincecum, Zito, and Sanchez in April 2010 to record a sub-2,000 ERA with at least 4 starters in the same month?
A sub-2 ERA.
And you see the ERAs. Lincecum 1.27, Zito 1.53, Sanchez 1.85. I can't tell you.
No.
None chance. But I'll bet Kirk Reeder's one of them.
Here's Giambi. To Jason Giambi. He flied out to center field in the second. Look out. Glenn Allen Hill bounces out of the way.
I think with a guy like Giambi, if I'm the first base coach, I'm wearing a flap on my helmet.
Yeah, just do the whole gladiator thing. Just protect the whole left side. Get a shield.
Yeah. And a big fish net and a spear. Go get him.
Giambi will take first base the hard way. And here's Melvin Moore. Moore hit a fly ball to Rowan in the second. Nothing. Top of the fourth inning here at AT&T Park. Glad you joined us. Moore takes a belt-high fastball who did not think it was a strike in its own one. Down low. Talked about this next road trip for the Giants. The Giants plan on skipping Todd Wellemeyer, which would mean Lincecum will pitch Tuesday night in South Florida. Here's the 1-1 to Moore.
But you know what that is? That's a guy that doesn't have any lifetime history with the pitcher.
Right.
It's just you haven't seen that break a ball before, and that's the price of education. It's high And you got to pay for it here. Now you throw it a second time, I'm sure he'll have a better idea about it. He'll at least get a little more balance into it. But if you're Sanchez, you got to throw another one, don't you?
Right to the back leg. Giambi goes, pitches high. Giambi is going to steal it.
Now another young pitcher mistake. I mean, you can't ever assume that just because the guy's got some age on him and he doesn't look like a base stealer that he won't steal. Giambi had a huge jump.
Well, at some point it's going to hurt Sanchez.
I learned the hard way. Tony Perez got me. I didn't even look at him. I got back to the dugout. Herman Franks almost chewed an ear off. It was the last time I took it for granted that nobody was going to steal.
That'll be a souvenir down the right field line. So Lincecum will start that Tuesday game, followed by Barry Zito and then Matt King.
Yeah, I'm here.
Mike decided to.
That's my Cal Poly jersey. Oh, yeah.
3-2. You were 21 at Cal Poly?
I was. Gamer. This guy can come back. He knows the secret Mustang handshake.
You know, it's amazing. As long as I've known you, all these secret handshakes that you give me, they're all the same.
Don't tell anybody.
3-2 pitch. Foul. Giambi at second base.
$18 pitches with 2 outs here in the fourth. If he ends the inning right now and has a 60 pitch total, he's about right on par. You want to average 15 or less per inning. That'll get you deep in a game.
Mora takes the walk. And here's Spilborghs. Second walk for Sanchez. Spilborghs drew a walk in the second.
Likes that first pitch and runs in scoring position.
And strike for the fastball.
Definitely a pitcher strike. Quick 0-1.
Giambi with his lead off of second. Mora off of first. 1 ball and 1 strike with the breaking ball. Two hits for the Rockies. Giants don't have a hit. They've put a couple of runners on. The young kid, Chassin, has been very good. He's struck out 5 Giants. 2 balls and 1 strike.
A little squirming on the Giants bench right now. David Getty, Bruce Bochy. Hard to sit down when you're a skipper and you're watching your pitcher hit batters and walk guys.
No swing. 3-1.
All right, did he go? No. Good call. First base umpire, Bob Davidson, Bach and Bob.
Spilmores will look for a good pitch to hit. 3-1. That's the count. Whiteside and Sanchez know that, so we'll see what they throw him. 3-1. Good pitch. 3-2.
That's the 3-1 paint. Both strikes have been taken on the outside corner. You talk about nailing down a perfect location. Not always going to get that call, but getting it in that pitch was big.
Runners will take off. The pitch to Spilmores. And he walked it.
Well, that'll bring out Dave Righetti for no other reason, just to give Jonathan Sanchez a little bit of a breather.
Well, Sanchez has created all of this. He got a double play ball, 2 quick outs, and then Giambi hit by a pitch. Mora walked. Spilmores walked.
It's a rally for free. Well, the Giants are going to head out tonight to South Florida. Tuesday, they're going to open up a 3-game stand, and Tuesday at 4 p.m., they'll have the game. That's right. The first game against the Florida Marlins, the pregame live at 3:30. You can see it right here on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. And all 3 games in Florida will be seen on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area as well. So 3:30, flip it on, check it out. Who's pitching that series?
It's Lincecum, Zito, and Kane. Here's Phillips. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-9.
Now, he hasn't had a problem nailing down strike 1.
Phillips struck out in the second, so he's got a little bit more to go on in this at bat. And it's 0-2.
And he must be looking breakable, because he took 2 right down the throat.
Here's where, if you're on the defense, you got to keep moving. Almost hit him. 1-2. Do not graze that jersey. Giambi, Mora, Spilmores. I mean, this inning has really added up the number of pitches for Sanchez.
Now, one thing about Bruce Bochy, with the exception of Brian Wilson, everybody else can be used today. Going into a day off, you can really extend your bullpen. Phillips has not swung the bat. 5 pitches, 5 takes. They set up in the outside corner. This thing comes across the plate inside.
Runners will take off. 3-2. Pitchers on deck. And he walked it. And it's 1-0 Rockies. Figure that one out.
Quick 2 outs in this inning, and then a hit batsman and 3 walks. And that's going to get the bullpen going. Jonathan Sanchez just took a peek down there to see who was getting up. It's Brandon Metters who's heading down. He'll start getting stretched. And I don't think he's trying to be too fine. He just, all of a sudden the feel of the fastball has just escaped him.
And 0-2. Rowan will circle underneath this and make the catch. Well, a run for the Rockies, and the Pandas going to lead things off for the Giants. 1-0 Colorado.
Brought to you by AT&T. Rethink possible. The question: name the last Giants starting pitchers before Lincecum, Zito, and Sanchez in April 2010 to record a sub 2.00 ERA with at least 4 starts in the same month. Our survey said, well, it's way past Woody. You go back to Jim Barr, the Count, John Montefusco, and Ed Halicki. And they opened it up, and they were all dealing in September 1976.
Here's Sandoval. Sandoval reached on an error in the first. Giants do not have a hit. Aubrey Huff, then Juan Uribe. Down low to Sandoval. Low again. Giants with the good fortune of having a couple of off days very close to each other, Thursday and tomorrow. A chance for some of these guys to recharge the battery. Hammered into center field. Can Fowler get there? He will!
I didn't think he had a chance to get that ball. I mean, he kind of funny. It kind of went into his hand hard.
I don't think he expected that ball to get on him quite that fast. It was really a nice catch.
Yeah, it may have had some knuckle to it too. I mean, that ball was just absolutely roasted. Still no hits for the Giants, but that ball was squared up. Great play from Dexter Fowler.
Here's Aubrey Huff, who struck out in the first.
Watch Fowler in the background, center fielder. Did not have much time. You had to run a good route to get to that thing. It was perfect.
Two line drives in this game for the Giants. Sandoval's and Uribe hit one back to the pitcher that Chachin threw up his glove. So a couple of balls hit hard, but nothing to show for it. You don't have to get a hit to score a run, as evident by the top of this inning. Rockies scored on a hit batsman and 3 walks. On the ground to short. Tulowitzki, 2 outs. And here's Uribe.
Chachin has not thrown a lot of pitches either. He's only had 51 with 2 outs here in the 4th.
Uribe 0 for 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Three-run home run yesterday for Juan Uribe. Outside corner to even the count. His 16 RBIs leads this team. Two balls and 1 strike.
That pitch just missed.
Sherholtz to follow the 2-1 to Uribe. 2-2.
You know, and the longer it goes into a ball game before you get a hit, I mean, you start thinking about the hit. It kind of takes you out of what you're supposed to be doing, and everybody's concentration gets to just getting a hit.
That's foul down the left field line. What's this breaking ball that Uribe smoked?
Measured it out, backspin it out, left center. That was a 3-run shot.
Two pitch. And he struck him out with a hard breaking ball to end the inning. 6 strikeouts. We will head to the 5th. 1-0 Rockies.
One nothing Rockies as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Time now for our flip cam splash cam. We're going to take a look at that fine play by Dexter Fowler that really took away an extra base hit from the Panda. And that's our flip cam splash cam. Do you flip? And there's the goal for every splash cam to see one go into the pond, McCovey's Cove.
Fowler almost runs into one. You need to take a flip cam on the road.
I never leave home without it.
You know, document, like as an example, tomorrow the beach volleyball game is Sandoval on a 1-hop. Wow.
Always a big out when you can take speed and send it back to the bench. And Dexter Fowler has plenty of speed.
Barmas is 0 for 2. He's bounced out and he's flied out. Sanchez got wild in the 4th, walked 3 in a row after he hit Giambi and forced in a run. And that's the difference in the game right now. He's not been the usual sharp, crisp Jonathan Sanchez.
Yeah, he's really had a nice rhythm the first couple of innings. And now it's a little problematic keeping that front shoulder tucked in as he drives to his target.
There's that high fastball you're talking about to Barmas.
And he was right on it, too.
Carlos Gonzalez to follow. Barmas hooks it foul right by the tarp where a fan brought his glove and he made the catch.
And you bring your glove, you get a reward, and that guy had it played perfectly.
Dad is the man today.
He's going to roll your sleeves up, put your glove on, pick it clean. Little rattle in the pocket. That's all right. He hauled it in. And he saved a couple of damsels in distress, too, by the way.
Do you roll your sleeves up back in the 60s?
You got to have guns to roll your sleeves up. I'm a gunless man.
Oh, my goodness. Here's the payoff to Barmas. And that's popped out of play. Put your smags, roll them up in your sleeves.
Yep. I had a couple of buddies used to do that. Didn't even smoke.
Maybe show a little bit of an arm tattoo right there.
Not a problem these days. Tattoos around the Bay Area, very busy.
Over the backstop, it stays 3-2.
Saw a guy the other day, had a Giants tattoo on his head. He was bald. Right in the front. Gamer.
Well, next time, can you take a picture?
I will. Look at this one. She brought her glove. Oh, yeah. Starting early.
Barmas, good battle right now with Sanchez. Yeah, the young ladies like to have those colorful gloves.
She's got a good pocket in that thing, though.
This will be the 9th pitch coming up to Clint Barmas. Got him.
Down and in, right across the knees. And I cannot tell you how big of a pitch that is for Jonathan Sanchez, who walked 3 back in the 5th inning.
Really the same pitch he didn't get when he was upset.
Melvin Moore. Well, somebody's always going to be upset with a corner pitch, and I think it was Clint Barmas that was a little upset about that one.
Here's Gonzalez. Gonzalez reached down in air in the 4th on a comebacker that Sanchez couldn't handle. He did hit one to Sanchez in the 1st that the Giants lefty did handle.
That's the guy I saw right there. Tell me this guy does not bleed black and orange.
Okay, 2 balls and no strikes. 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk with Tulowitzki coming up. Tulowitzki singled in the 2nd, hit into a double play in the 4th.
It all of a sudden has become a struggle for Jonathan Sanchez.
And you got to be careful with Tulowitzki.
Well, you're right, but that's the thing. You know, you're just trying to get the ball in the strike zone, and you know, instead of thinking corner pitch. I mean, you're the part of the lineup right now where guys can hurt you long, so you can't just say here, hit it at the belt across the plate. But you've got to think location. But when you're not able to command your pitches, you're kind of in the mode where I just need to throw it for a strike, and you know that's when you got to say prayers after every pitch.
Pitch number 89 coming up.
And he is officially all over the place right now. How about the only thing you can do right now is start mixing up your pitches, and I think that may be what David Getty's going to come out here and suggest to Eli Whiteside. Start throwing your other pitches.
Well, as Dave Righetti is out on the mound, let's check in with Amy G. Amy?
Well, gentlemen, the Giants had a great April. They finished up 13-9, but who do fans think was the most impressive Giant on the team? They gave you a list. It is our poll question today. Check it out at csnbayarea.com. Those are tough votes. Let us know, and then check out the results on Giants postgame live. Gentlemen?
All right. Thanks, Amy. Check out the website. It's a good one. 1-0 to Tulowitzki. Take something off. 2 balls and no strikes.
And that was that breaking ball. "32 pitches in the 4th inning. A hit batsman, 3 walks, walked in a run.
And strike. 2 balls and 1 strike to Tulowitzki. Gonzalez, he can run, and Sanchez will keep an eye on him.
You know, it's almost when he got into that one situation where they threw out Dexter Fowler back in the 3rd, when he was abbreviating his motion and adjusting his motions out of the stretch. He was doing a slide step, then a half step, then a full kick, and I mean, that may be what got him out of his sync, because in the 4th inning he went out there and he just struggled. And he's continued to struggle here in the 5th.
Well, Tulowitzki is going to sit on a fastball right here. 3 balls and 1 strike. And he got it, but it's foul.
I mean, and you get lucky when they get hit foul like that, because that is just T-ball location right out over the cross in the middle of the plate. But that's what you have to do. I mean, you have to take your chance there. Bob Brimley used to call it a help me Jesus fastball, when you just throw it up there and just say, "Here, Lord, help me." Because you're not thinking location with it.
Gonzalez will take off. Huff's playing behind him. Up the middle and a base hit. Gonzalez will move to 3rd, and Tulowitzki on the 3-2 pitch comes up with his 2nd hit. And Bruce Bochy's coming out. The day is over for Sanchez when it's time for a change. Think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. Giant race will feature an exciting half marathon course and the return of the popular plate to plate 5K. Both courses leave the yard and travel down Embarcadero with the half marathon continuing through Pier 39, Fort Mason, and North Beach. Both courses finish on the field at AT&T Park. All participants will receive a Lucille Runner bobblehead. That may be the hook that'll get you to do it. To secure tickets, visit sfgiants.com/Giant Race.
Well, frustrating day for Jonathan Sanchez. I mean, no hits to speak of, 3 and 4 2/3, but look at the walk total, 5 and 4 2/3 with a hit batsman. And Bruce Bochy is going to strikes, and that's what Brandon Metters represents.
Big breaking ball is high to Giambi. That's the one where you really want to steal a strike, but he didn't. Numbers for Metters.
Starting to iron out some of the problems he had early in the season, been throwing well of late, and got his mechanics down to where he's much more confident pitcher.
Giambi probably pleased. The lefty's out of the game.
Yeah, especially a lefty like Sanchez, who's got a great track record against left-handed hitters.
That clips the outside corner. It's 2-1. Giambi didn't think so.
I thought that was outside, and that may have been a pitcher strike.
Yep, I'd say it was.
Spoken like an old hitter.
Three and 1. Two things will drag a ballpark down: walks and then no hits for your team.
Yeah, so it's sort of a double thud combination today. Not a bad time for that play.
Sanchez got the first two guys here in the fifth, and a walk and a base hit. 3-2.
Speed pitch and a good one, 3-2. Giambi way out front. What you have to do, you got to be able to throw everything you have at any count, and Metters can do that.
On the walk.
You know, he had a base to play with a left-hand hitter up and right-hander on deck.
Six walks in the game now for Giant pitching. Can't do it now. Mora drew a walk in the fourth. Much smaller strike zone than Giambi, although Giambi has always had a fantastic eye. Mora also flied out. He's 0 for 1. One ball and no strikes.
This could be a pep talk right here. And this is where you get catchers that don't always give you the friendly pep talk. A lot of times they come out there and they chew on you a little bit. I mean, I always thought that, you know, catchers that sort of took the glaze off of a difficult situation by having the pitcher get mad at the catcher. And it can work. Let's get back out there as a pitcher. You try to throw one right through the catcher, which is what you're supposed to do anyway.
Boy, ran that one under the hands of Mora. 1 ball and 1 strike. This is where your defense can get a little stale. You got to stay on your toes.
Well, you're right. Guys will get long spikes. Get a lot of walks. You lose range.
Base hit. Schuerholz gets to it. They're going to wave in the back runner. Here's the throw. Not in time. And the walks finally really bite the Giants.
Well, it was a nice opposite field at bat from Melvin Moore to plate the 2 runs. Not a bad pitch, just going with the location as you're supposed to do. And a very good throw from Scherholz. And Tulowitzki just swings out wide and avoids the tag. And there you see the look that Cheetah had, and he saw that Whiteside could not quite touch Tulowitzki. The throw was there. Just a great slide.
Here's Spilborz. Spilborz has walked twice. All started with 2 outs.
He's not had a feel with that curveball day. Has not been his friend. He's missed low, and that one was high.
Look out. Right back to where it came from. Giambi scores, and it's 4-0.
And there is some grumbling in the jungle here.
And the hitter will be Paul Phillips. Five straight base runners after the first 2 outs were recorded. A walk, a single, a walk, and 2 singles. .34 pitches for both Sanchez and Metters.
Now, that's 66 pitches in the last inning and 2/3. And you know, you talk about your defense suffering because of the long innings, and it really will. Guys will get cement feet.
Metters, a walk and 2 singles.
I think it's time to trade pencils.
Moore at second. Spilborz at first. And it's 1-2.
The way Phillips has taken some of these fastballs, and he did with Sanchez in his last at bat, it looks like he's looking breaking ball.
It does. It does. Little pop up. Could be trouble. Foul. So Phillips will see another pitch. Whiteside trying to put down the right number. It's 1-2. And a Yuckadoo hack from Paul Phillips, and it stays 1-2.
Yeah, that had some greed behind it. He was trying to go yard. That did not look like a 2-strike swing. It looked like a 2-0 swing.
One and two. Out of play.
Giants defense has to feel like they've been on the field all day.
Well, 5 walks and a hit batter in the last 2 innings. 1-2. Down the left field line, foul.
Put the gloves down there. That's a great sign. We talked earlier about this morning at 10 o'clock. Dave Fleming hosted a clinic. As you see how far foul that ball was. Let's watch the play. But it was a Little League clinic, and there was 10,000 kids here. And there are some of the kids, I'm sure, that were in attendance, but they brought their gloves.
And their uniforms, for which the team that they play for. 1-2 to Paul Phillips. 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is what Mike was talking about.
Can you say hi to Sean?
Nice team to play and watch.
And when I batted 8. Rivalry going. How about we say hi to Wilt to see him play? Is one of the all-time great contact. So first off,
Sean Dunston, Will Clark, Jeremy Affelt, Dan Runsler.
2-2. To left field, a base hit. Bowker has it. Bowker's throw is cut off, and finally the Giants get an out, and the run does not score.
What a great play that was.
Stillborns runs into an out, and not scoring is Mora. So it stays 4-0. Wow.
Well, there are people all-stars among us, and Major League Baseball is looking for them. Major League Baseball and People Magazine are looking for individuals who make a difference in their community. 30 everyday all-stars will be honored at the 2010 All-Star Game in Anaheim. And to nominate a person, go to peopleallstars.com. Nominating deadline is May 14th.
Very weird way to end the inning.
Pablo Sandoval putting the tag on the back runner, and the out is made before Mora could touch home, and Tim Cheetah, the plate umpire, all over the call. Well, that's just not good base running from the part of Ryan Spielborg.
Well, Giants have work to do. The 0-1 to Sherholtz is low and away. Sherholtz hit a fly ball to left field in the second. Giants do not have a hit in this game. They will, however, take some base runners. Eli Whiteside to follow, and then Matt Downs. And a strike on the outside corner, 2-2. Dodgers are laying it on the Pirates at 6-1 in the 7th inning. San Diego shutting out Milwaukee 4-0 in the 6th. Sherholtz cannot hold up. 1 out here in the 5th, 7 strikeouts. And here's Whiteside.
Meanwhile, out in the Cove, group of folks out there enjoying a Corona. It's a good looking boat, isn't it, partner?
Yep.
The Nanaloa.
Whiteside struck out in the 2nd. Matt Downs to follow. 2-0. Beautiful, beautiful afternoon. Giants haven't been able to do anything to get this crowd into it. Now, they've done a lot, I will tell you, on this homestand. Today, hasn't happened.
Well, they have not been able to figure out Yolis Chassin. He has been fantastic. Just 2 times he's had a pitch out of the stretch. A 2-out error back in the 1st inning put him in the stretch. And then he struck out Aubrey Huff to end the inning, and then a leadoff walk in the 3rd. And after a sacrifice, he struck out Rowan and Bowker and ended the threats.
I got the Whiteside 3-1.
And you know, you always talk about how when a guy's going good, oftentimes it'll because the other guy's going good as well, but the pitcher he's facing, and they feed off each other's rhythm. Well, today he's had to endure a couple of long innings.
Whiteside pulls it way foul, 3-2. One walk for Chassin, and that was to Downs in the 3rd. Whiteside slowly hit to Tulowitzki. 2 outs. And that'll bring up Downs.
It's 8 in a row retired by Chassin.
So here's Downs. Downs pulls it on the ground, and there's their first hit. Over the mound. Downs has got a double.
And finally, a wake-up call for not only the people here in attendance, but for the Giants bench. Just a mistake to location up around the belt. And Matt Downs, who really has looked good, swinging the bat this homestand, rips one right by Mora. And an easy 2-bagger. So he puts himself in scoring position here with 2 outs. And this becomes another big moment in this game where the Giants are having an opportunity here with 2 outs. Bob Apodaca, the pitching coach. Anytime a guy takes a no-hitter in the 5th, and it's a young kid like Chassin. If you're a pitching coach, you want to go out there and repaint his focus. Because the 5th inning, you are thinking about it.
Here's Velez. Velez is due for a hit. He's 1 for his last 26. In 8 games, Velez's average has dropped 222 points.
Yeah, he needs a hit bad. This would be a good time for it.
He's 13 for 48 lifetime as a pinch hitter. Pretty good numbers. That's a 271 average. One ball and one strike.
1-0 changeup, and I mean a good one. It's been impressive. We thought that we'd see a lot more fastballs from Chacin based on the scouting reports that we'd heard about him, but he's really mixed his pitch as well.
Ooh, just missed. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Knocked him up, another changeup.
At second is Downs. 4-0 Rockies. 3-1.
This ought to be a pretty good pitch to hit. Because you know Chacin does not want to create opportunity with a 4-run lead by walking guys here.
Here's Rowan. Well, the Rockies did all their damage after 2 outs in the 5th. Giants are trying to do the same thing right here.
Now, Rowan's going to have to make some adjustments. He's had 2 at-bats against Chacin. He's seen 6 pitches, and he struck out twice. He has not hit a foul ball yet. And those type of at-bats will get in your head. Now, it's been 2 weeks since he's had an at-bat, I understand. But when you're not even making foul ball contact, you're thinking about it.
Downs and Velez are your base runners. No balls and 1 strike. That's the fastball. Rowan has struck out on breaking balls. One to Rowan. Out in front of home plate, and now it's 0-2.
He is not picking up that slider.
8 pitches.
8 strikes. And this is a slider down the dirt. And the payoff pitch in his last 2 at-bats, the 2 strike threes, were both on sliders. Wellmeyer greased up. He will pitch the top of the 6th for the Giants.
Oh, 0-2. Look out. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Downs at second, Velez at first. On the ground to short. Tulowitzki, side retired. Giants leave a pair. 6th inning coming up.
All right, welcome back to the Coors Light 6th inning. Now it's time for the Coors Light Freeze Cam, and we go back to an at-bat that Juan Uribe took against Chacin, and he hits a boleto right back up the middle, and Chacin snags it. Ask him how he did it. He couldn't tell you, but we just showed you in our Coors Light Freeze Cam, brought to you by the Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
4-0 Rockies. Todd Wellemeyer is on the pitch.
First time the Giants have seen Wellemeyer out of the bullpen, as his turn was skipped in the rotation. 4 starts, 1-3. His last outing, really his best outing as a Giant. Really pitched well to earn his first win.
Chacin is struck out and he's flied out. Flips one out to short where Juan Uribe will make the catch. All right, Amy is obviously here. Let's check in again with her.
All right, gentlemen, we talked about it was Little League Day, and the Giants were giving away these guys right here, the batting helmets. And just a quick shout out to the Giants about how memorable these helmets are. I actually received one more than 30 years ago with my brother. That's the picture you're looking at. I don't know where the Dodgers helmet came from, but we didn't think it was appropriate for anyone to wear it, so we put it on our dog. That was the only one who could wear it. But they're still handing them out more than 30 years later. It's awesome. They're a little more aerodynamic right now. I think this kid would be a little faster than us, guys.
That dog was ticked off.
I think Amy should put the helmet on right now. You know, like the before and after shot.
That's true.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's the before and after. You got it.
Look at, she got the Will Clark Neusler look going.
Yeah, she got the Neusler face going.
1-1 to Fowler. Up the middle, and Fowler's got another hit, his second of the game. And that'll bring to the plate Clint Barmas. You know, and I think Helmet Day went away for a while.
It did. But now it's back better than ever. I don't know if it's ever going to be as good as Wearable Blanket Day. That was a hit.
Still trying to figure out the dynamics of the Dodger helmet.
On the dog? Dog was ticked off.
The dog looked absolutely hacked off. Like, why me? Barmas lays down a bunt. Sandoval is going to have to make a terrific play. The throw is wide. Here's the...
Look at the face on the dog.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
He's got a seriously game face, although I'm not quite sure it's as serious as Amy G's face.
No, Amy's got a game face on.
Amy's ready to go to war.
Her brother played for the Expos. Baseball family.
Baseball family. Just make sure we use all the helmets. All the helmets we have in the house have to go on the picture. Well, what are we going to do with the Dodger helmet, Dad?
Put it on the dog. Dad, great idea. Everybody was in except for the dog.
Here's Gonzalez.
Wellemeyer's got a good sinker. He gets ground balls.
Swing and a miss. No balls and one strike. Oh. Make me laugh in a 4-0 game. That's good.
Yeah.
Gonzalez been on base twice. He reached on an error and he walked. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Good off-speed pitch. And that dog will not wear a Dodger helmet. There's the dog. That's the AT&T Park dog.
You think he made that hat? I did not see that hat at the dugout store, I got to tell you.
No. He's unique.
Foul back.
You know, you talk about the helmets, helmet day, the plastic helmets they gave out today. And we haven't seen those in a while. The biggest giveaway when I was a kid, bat day.
Yeah.
But that kind of got dangerous.
Oh, 2 to Gonzalez, 4-0 Rockies. When I was in Cleveland as a player, they chose 5 players and put their names on the bats, and then on bat day you got a bat with a player's name. And they're little bitty bats. It stays 0-2. And just so happened in one year, 1976, off to a horrible start. I asked Frank if I could use one of those bats on bat day.
Now, what did he say?
He didn't say anything.
Frank Robinson, your manager?
Yeah, he didn't say anything. He just kind of looked the other way. 0-2 to Gonzalez. Got him. Facing a high fastball.
Gonzalez not too happy. He went out of the strike zone chasing, but Willemeyer's fastball, lots of hop, lots of velocity. You have to make up a decision quick. And here, Gonzalez, who is showing that he will chase the hot pitch in this series. And that's something I'm sure that the Giants will take note of, as will the rest of the league. If you get a guy who's as hot as Gonzalez has been, and you find a spot that he's likely to chase, he's going to see more of him.
Here's Tulowitzki. Eli Whiteside is going to use his glove to shade his eyes, and he'll put it away. Willemyer strands a pair. Bunker to lead things off.
Farmers Insurance. To find your local Farmers agent, call 800-FARMERS today. By your Northern California Honda dealers at shophonda.com. And by Xfinity, the next generation in home entertainment. Now available in the Bay Area and coming soon to the Central Valley.
All right, let's check out our McDonald's game summary. 4-0 lead for the Rockies, 3 in the 5th for Colorado. Moore's got the big hit, a couple of RBIs, and the kid, Shashin, has pitched terrific as Bowker takes wide 1-0. The Giants have 1 hit in the game, and that's off the bat of Matt Downs. 4-0 Colorado, and that's our McDonald's game summary. 2-0 to Bowker.
Giants need base runners.
Indeed they do. Two balls and one strike. This ballpark on this homestand has been pretty magical. Giants, even their 2 losses, they've been in those games. Bucker takes a strike, 2-2. Giants lost a week ago, 2-0, and then of course they lost that Wednesday game. That was, I can't believe they lost that game. That was the game. But clearly in that game as well. So this ballpark has some magic to it, and it means they can come back from this deficit.
Well, they got to make a statement here sooner or later, and they got to put a little ding on the scoreboard just to let the Rockies know that they're out there and they can score. I mean, Chacin really has had his way with the Giants. He has been in total command of it.
And that'll help. A leadoff walk.
That will help. Go check out Sportsnet Central tonight, 6 p.m. right here on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. And you will get highlights of this Rockies-Giants game. They'll highlight the Jays-A's, and they'll take a look at the NBA and NHL playoff updates. Join Henry Wofford and Matt Morrison as they give you all you need to know in the world of sports tonight, 6 p.m. Sportsnet Central and Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area.
Jim Tracy's going to get some activity in the bullpen as Sandoval will stand in. Sandoval's probably hit the hardest ball in the game, and that was a shot over the head of Fowler. Fowler just threw his glove up, made a nice running catch to take a hit away from Sandoval. 1 ball and no strikes, and Phillips is going to go out.
It's maybe another one of those times where the catcher chews on the pitcher. Get him mad at the catcher and get him to sort of get a little focus back on the target. This is that catch you're talking about, Kite. And he didn't have much time to get back to it. And he really had hard hands going into that ball. Nice play.
Outside corner to Sandoval. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Saw that same wide strike called on Jason Giambi and his at bat. Pitcher strike.
Yeah, right. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sandoval breaks his bat, and that is going to be in the seats. The barrel of the bat behind the pitcher's mound. New lumber for Sandoval.
Did you ever break 2 bats in 1 at bat?
Yeah. And that was my whole bat order for 1 year.
Who got you?
I don't remember. And I would remember if it was on opening day. It was usually 20 degrees. So Sandoval gets new lumber. Bowker reached on a walk.
Matt Daly is the right-hander throwing for the Rockies down their bullpen.
On the ground, could be a double play ball. There's 1, there's 2. So just when you think you might have the kid rattled, he gets the double play.
Just to the right of Tulowitzki. Boy, you talk about a nice turn from Clint Marmas, who was the shortstop before Tulowitzki got here in Colorado. He's looking like he's played second base his whole life. That was a nice turn.
Well, if you can play short, you sure as heck can play second. Inside to Aubrey Huff. The other way around doesn't work. Not unless you have an arm like Roberto Alomar, even like a Robbie Thompson who had a good arm. Those guys could move over. Is Huff barking at Tim Cheetah?
I think he's letting his feelings be heard.
One and two. A strikeout for Huff in the first, a ground ball to short in the fourth. On the ground to Tulowitzki. And that ends the inning. With the help of the double play, a nice inning for Shachin. It is 4-0 Colorado. Jason Giambi will take a pitch high. Giambi, although he doesn't have a hit, has scored 2 runs. He has helped this Rocky team this afternoon. Fouls this one out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I mean, you know, he doesn't have a lot of at bats. He's got a 2 for 19 going, but he still has an on base percentage of .400. Guy's always been able to get on base, even when he's been slumping.
Popped out to left field. Rowan and Bowker, and it's Rowan who puts it away. The month of May features 3 of the Giants' popular Asian heritage celebrations. Korean Heritage Night is on May 12th, Japanese Heritage Night on May 14th, and Chinese Heritage Night on May 25th. Call 415-972-2298 or visit sfgiants.com/special events. Here's Melvin Mora. Mora really had the big hit in this game with the bases loaded and 2 outs. He lined a single to right field to knock in a pair. Juan Uribe. 2 outs. Here's Spilbors, who had a 2-out single and not going to run in the 5th. And a strike from Todd Wellemeyer.
Nice location first pitch and nailed down that knee high outside.
It's going to be Whiteside who couldn't get to it. And there's a case, Mike, where I think Wellemeyer really wanted to catch that.
Well, it's such a difficult play for the catcher. I mean, that ball's going away from him. Wellemeyer's coming into the play, and he probably could have made it, in his back pocket. But you're always, you're drilled that, you let the other guys take the ball as a pitcher. But, I agree with you. This is a very difficult play for Whiteside.
I mean, I was watching Wellemeyer the whole way, and I thought he was going to take it. And then right there, Eli Whiteside had to try to spear it. And when you try to spear something with a catcher's mitt, it doesn't work.
You got no chance.
It's not an error. It's ruled a no play. And Spielborg's very pleased because he gets to take a few more whacks.
Oh, yeah. The Giardelli Sunday Station. That's really good. That is way too good.
I want to see that cart go right down the aisle of the airplane tonight. Inside to Spielborg.
Yeah, that's where you need it. Airplane, amen. It's about a 6-hour flight for the Giants to fly into South Florida.
A couple of those.
Amen.
Three and 2 to Spielborg.
Lots of good food here at the ballpark. New restaurant out in front of Willie Mays Plaza, where it used to be the Acme Chop House, is now the Public House and Mojitos. Check them out. Really good food in there. Quite a different atmosphere than you saw the last several years.
The margaritas?
Oh, yeah. Good one.
I'll be right back. All right, thanks, Matt. Folks, something to cheer about. They cheered, take me out to the ball game. 4-0 Rockies as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Ian Stewart is now at third base. Melvin Mora goes to first. So Giambi out of the ball game. But the kid, Yolis Chassin, is still in the game, and he's pitched extremely well. He'll be facing Uribe, Sherholtz, and Whiteside. Giants managed to get their leadoff hitter on in the 6th, Bowker, only to be wiped out in a double play ball. So Uribe is lined out and he's struck out. And the righty throws, and a bouncing ball to short. Tulowitzki has it, and that's out number 1 on 1 pitch. And here's Nate Sherholtz.
Ulysses Chassin has been fantastic today. Mixed 3 pitches up, showing lots of life with the fastball. His changeup has been solid. His slider has been very good.
Sherholtz takes wide. He's flied out and struck out. Eli Whiteside on deck. Little pop up. Stewart puts it away. 2 outs. And here's Whiteside. Giants, we mentioned, will be in Miami for a 3-game series starting on Tuesday, and then the Big Apple Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. A very hot New York Mets team. They got cooled off a little bit with Roy Halladay yesterday, and the Mets and Phillies are on the nationally televised Sunday night game tonight. It's a strike to Whiteside.
Take it all the way.
One and two.
You know, this was a game where the Rockies really debated as to whether or not they were going to start Ubaldo Jimenez, their ace. And when they decided that they were going to give him an extra day rest and save him for San Diego tomorrow, then it was Ulysses Chassin who became the guy who took the assignment.
Whiteside into center field, and it's right at Fowler. So you're saying bring on Ubaldo?
I think so.
Yeah. Here comes the 8th inning, 4-0 Rockies. In South Florida, Giants and Marlins. Pregame live will start at 3:30, and we'll have the game for you at 4. Right here in Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Every Giants game this season will be in HD. Home of Giants baseball is Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Lincecum against Sanchez. Zito, Robertson. And then to round out the final game of that series, it will be Kane against Nolasco. Here it's 4-0. Willemeyer will go out and pitch his third inning in relief. And here he's facing Paul Phillips. One pitch and a pop-up. And it's going to be Downs in front of Rowan. 1 out.
Dangerous play. So you can see, though, why the Giants are going to be patient with Ty Willemeyer. I mean, he did not get off to a good start. Really didn't have command of his stuff the first several starts he had, the first 3. But his last outing, he really got command of his fastball. He was 0-1 on a lot of guys. He just was on top of it. If he does that, he's got so much movement, so much unpredictable movement with the fastball. Everything he throws is quality. And Dave Rigetti put a lot of extra time in throwing size, trying to find that slot where you can repeat the arm stroke, and that gives you your control.
Here's Eric Young Jr., who looks at a strike.
I mean, that is big time movement, and he's got it with every pitch.
Young 6 for 18 on the season. And Tim Cheetah says,
yeah, it's pretty good from here.
Willemeyer comes back in tight, 1-2. Dexter Fowler to follow. Giants have 1 hit. Matt Downs doubled in the 5th inning. Three and 2 to Eric Young. San Diego now leading Milwaukee 5-0. 8th inning. And the walk.
Well, now you got your hands full because you got big time speed at first base. Now they got their colors on.
Fowler has a couple of singles. Young goes. Whiteside got rid of it in a hurry, and Young slid into the glove of Uribe, and he knocked it out of the glove.
Well, good unload time for Willemeyer. He was 1-2-5 to home. But here's where he makes up for it. I mean, you're just talking about flat out fast.
I think they had him.
If they catch him, they have him. I mean, Whiteside's time's 1.9. That's below average. That's good. So you're talking combined. They should have had him if they would have been able to have a little more accurate throw or been able to hold the ball. Still, Eric Young's got to be one of the fastest guys in the league.
Yeah, absolutely.
There can't be any hesitation. When you turn, you can't think. It's just got to be all one motion, and especially with a guy as quick as Young.
Fowler bluffs a bunt, and it's low. Four 4-0 Colorado. It's been that way since the 5th inning. Big swing and a miss to make it 1-2.
Good sinker. Perfect location.
Rockies come into this game 2 games under 500. They're 11-13. They'll head to San Diego after the game. A bit high, 2-2.
Saw the movement change, pretty much the same speed, maybe a mile per hour, 2 difference, but the difference is in the grip of the fastball, which changed the movement of the fastball. That last one, a 4-seam fastball. The one prior to it was a 2-seam fastball.
Keeping an eye on Young.
Good hard slider nastiness right there. Perfect location. Down and in and gets the swing over the top.
Optical illusion. That's what some people say.
Yeah, physicists will tell you it's impossible for that ball to do that.
Does it?
All you got to do is stand in that batter's box one time and see it. And you'll look at physicists in a different way.
Absolutely. Low to Barmas. A bunt. Single for Barmas in the 6th.
By the way, put that word on our list of words we can't say below 50 degrees.
I didn't try to say it. I was hoping you would take over, and you did, like a good partner.
Physicist. If it's cold, we have no chance with that one.
On the ground, Sandoval. Can he complete the play? He does. Terrific play by Pablo Sandoval. He's quick. Gets up. And a perfect throw.
Kevin Mitchell used.
Some of what's happened here at the ballpark this afternoon, and not a lot of it has been good. The Giants only have 1 hit, and now they'll face Matt Daly.
13th game for Matt Daly as he comes in here to try to finish things off for Chassin. Daly is a sort of sinker slider changeup guy. Unusual setup. We saw George Sherrill, the left-handed pitcher with the Dodgers, have a similar setup where he'll come set and he'll show the numbers of his uniform to the guy in the batter's box.
Well, it does the same thing. Outside corner at 88, 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's got some funkiness to him. Funkiness is good.
Downs walked in the 3rd, doubled in the 5th. High drive into left center field. Fowler on the move. Fowler, he cannot get it. It bounces up against the wall, and Downs wisely puts on the brakes. Downs making an impression this afternoon.
Well, and this whole homestand, he's been looking really good with that bat. A much different hitter than we saw last year when he was a little tentative. Now he's taking advantage of mistakes. A little breaking ball that hangs out. He's got a nice swing, lets that ball get deep to him. And he tells you he's got some power. Over the head of Fowler, and that's not easy to do.
Here's Travis Ishikawa. Ishikawa hitting 154, has not had a whole lot of opportunities. He's 2 for 13. First pitch out of play. Kevin Mitchell just stopped by to say hello. He looks in pretty good shape.
He looks good.
Former Giant that won an MVP in a Giants uniform.
Came up here to the booth and watched her inning. He says, you know, it really does look easy from up here talking about the game.
0-2.
And it does. Remind yourself all the time just how hard it is. But these guys make this game look easy. We're so good that it is far from easy.
Ishikawa takes that breaking ball down low. Giants just flat out need base runners. That's it. Tried to sweep that ball over the outside corner. It's 2-2. Downs at second. Ishikawa lifts this one into shallow left field. It'll be Spilborghs who runs it down. 1 out. And here's Aaron Rowan batting for the 4th time in this game.
Giants need that hit, the igniter. The igniter at bat that lights up everybody in that dugout. That makes everybody in that dugout start to believe. All it takes, 1-line drive in a run-scoring situation.
Rowan on that pitch that was in the inside part of the plate, fouls it back. Rowan had an opportunity in the 5th inning. A couple of runners on. It bounced out to short. Tomahawks this one into left, and Spilborghs trapped it, and Downs wisely played it safe. And Rowan's got a base hit.
Well, you're right. And in this situation down 4, you can't gamble. If that ball gets caught and you gamble on go, you're out, and the inning's over. And he pointed out earlier that the Giants need base runners. So from Matt Downs, that's rocking a hard place right there. So he opts to stay put at second, and that's the right call. And here comes Jim Tracy, and we're going to have a new pitcher.
Indeed we are. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. This
back, it looks that way. I spoke to Aaron before the game about having not played since April 16th. He said he was very excited about today. And Dwayne and Mike, he was taking batting practice underneath the dugout all the way up until 12:45, stretching, getting ready. And I said, how difficult is it to get back in the batter's box after literally having your face hit by a pitch? And he said he wasn't worried about it, but he is going to try and protect that face because his wife, Marianne, seems to like it. Gentlemen?
That's right. He'd do it for Marianne. He wouldn't do it for himself.
I think this guy loves bruises. Scratches, cuts, scrapes, dings. I can't imagine what he looked like as a little kid. I just can't.
Well, he was a little kid that had that football helmet on 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Franklin Morales is now in.
Well, he's the closer now with Houston Street on the disabled list. Franklin Morales has been assigned the responsibility to close out games. So Jim Tracy going to his 9th inning guy here in the 8th inning, thinking this is the inning he's got to save the game.
Andres Torres pinch hits for Bowker. Inside corner strike, and it's 0-1.
Morales, you're going to see some high octane. He'll go 94, 98 miles per hour with the fastball. He's also got a changeup and a slider to go with it. But he can get wild.
Foul back on a high fastball. It's 0-2. Sandoval on deck. We are in the 8th. Foul off the post behind home plate.
It's one of those swings and 2 strikes you just get quick. For a guy that throws 95, you let him supply the power. You don't need a lot of hitch. You don't need a lot of hand movement to get started. Just be quick to the ball.
Would take 1 ball and 2 strikes.
That's a great pitch, and that's a great take. I'm swinging at that, and 2 things happen. Either I miss it or hit a ball into my shin bone. And I'm DL'd for 3 weeks.
Downs at second. Rowan at first. 2-2. Runsler, pretty much a spectator now in the Giants bullpen.
Something you have to learn too as a bullpen guy, not to leave your outing in the bullpen. When you're loose, stop. Save your bullets for the game.
Got him.
Well, the 8th inning, this is the play that ended the threat of the Rockies. And Pablo Sandoval continues to impress Colorado with his leather work. It's a great play, and Barmas doesn't give you a whole lot of time.
Sandoval 0 for 3. Did line out to center field in the 4th. This will be his first at bat, batting right-handed. Is it back, and it's 0-1. Sandoval takes a little bit of a walk. Morales can rush it up there. Last pitch was at 93. But he can go beyond that.
This is the guy the Giants want up, and they have runners on, and they're down by 4. He can get it back to within 1 run quickly. This Bochy's been waiting for that hit all day, and it hasn't been found yet.
3 hits in the game, 2 doubles by Downs and a single by Rowan. Giants had 2 runners on in the 5th. And now 2 runners on here in the 8th. That's it. One and 2.
Healthy cut right there. Big, strong shouldered, strong legged hack. That ball was really, it was almost by him. Well, you get an idea of the power that he generates from his lower body, the torque that he gets with his hips coming through. Hip speed is hand speed's bat speed.
And Morales strikes out Sandoval to end the inning. We will go to the 9th. 4-0 Rockies. 4-0 Rockies. Fourth and fifth inning did the Giants in this game. Fourth inning, there were 3 walks and a batter hit by a pitch. 2 walks in the fifth, along with 4 hits. Here's Carlos Gonzalez facing Dan Runzler, and there's a strike on a fastball.
Dan Runzler's year as he takes the ball for the 10th time. A good solid year so far. 14 base runners in 10 innings, 7 strikeouts.
Downs has it. Torres stays in the game after he pinch hit. He's in left. Here's Tulowitzki. Tulowitzki, couple of singles. In tight from Runzler. Talked about the Giants a day off tomorrow. That will not be the case for the Rockies. They will play San Diego tomorrow. Their off day will be on Thursday before they head into Dodger Stadium. So this is a 9-game, 3-city, all-West road trip for the Rockies.
National League West this year figures to be a dogfight. And the surprise team so far has been the team out of San Diego, the Padres, playing good ball. Got a very strong pitching staff.
Tulowitzki retired on a strikeout. And shutting out Milwaukee today. It's 8-0 in the ninth. By the way, I watched a little bit of the San Diego-Milwaukee game last night. And Trevor Hoffman, who has really had his struggles this year from Milwaukee, picked up the save in the game last night, and it's the first time he picked up a save in that ballpark in another uniform other than the Padres.
Yeah, he's getting real close to 600 lifetime saves.
He is. He had a very clean ninth inning. Here's Ian Stewart. Ian Stewart. Oh for 3 in this series with a couple of strikeouts. A couple of left-handers, Zito and Sanchez in this series, thus putting Stewart on the shelf. And it's 1-2.
Boy, that slider from Runzler today has just been fantastic. Anytime you can have Troy Tulowitzki watch strike 3, because the movement is so late and so hard, you've made a great pitch. And you have a great pitch.
But you're right, San Diego, with that bullpen that they have, they've been terrific. Stewart fouls it back. Over 41,000 here today. This is a game where the Giants never, ever got the crowd into it. And that'll do it. As Runzler throws him right on the inside corner. Huff, Uribe, Sherholtz coming up.
the game, and Matt Downs is provided with 2 moments. The first hit in the game came with 2 outs in the 5th, a double off of Yolis Chassin, and then again in the 8th, a leadoff double, and that is a 2-hit day for Matt Downs, and that's our Dodge Ram drives of the game.
Manny Corpus facing Aubrey Huff. And the strike to Aubrey Huff, 0 for 3 after sizzling in this, at least in the first 2 games in this series. Uribe and then Nate Sherholtz.
There you see the start of the season for Manny Corpus. He's off to a great start. Just 8 hits in 17 innings. Lots and lots of sink.
High and deep to right. This one is way back. Out of here. Four to 1.
Well, he's starting to figure out a lot of things about this ballpark, and it all starts with a great swing. And in this homestand, he has rebuilt a swing. He said, I'm not going to try and pull the ball. I'm just going to get square, and he has done that. Yesterday, a water shot here, a long bomb to right center. He's heating up.
Here's Uribe.
You know, Jim Tracy did an interesting thing when he went to his closer in that 8th inning, thinking that was where he had to save this game. But the Rockies bullpen has been having some problems.
2-0. You at least got to put it in your mind, if you're the Giants, into the Rockies' mind, that we can come back. The right fielder, Gonzalez, never saw it. And it drops foul. Gonzalez pointing up at the sky. And 1 to Jose Uribe. Make that Juan Uribe.
Jose's uncle. He is his uncle.
He is. High, 3-1. A walk here is as good as a hit.
Think back to opening day when the Giants were down. They were down getting beat 4-2 by the Braves, 9th inning. They came back and scored 2. Yep. Wound up winning it the 13th.
I'm here for 13.
Oh, not a problem.
Skied out to Gonzalez on a 3-1 count. 1 out here in the 9th. There's Nate Sherholtz. Sherholtz hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch strike. Manny Corpus took a little off. Just off the plate, says Tim Cheetah. Many of the folks have hung around to watch the end of this one.
Walks and knocks. You need walks and knocks. that tying runner up there. Take a chance. And get that go-ahead run, the winning run in there. It's great. Get games like this, and Roger Craig used to go up and down the dugout, challenge everybody to be that guy that was the go-ahead runner. And he'd give you the speech if you're down 6 in the ninth.
The hum baby.
Dusty Baker did the same thing.
Two pitch coming up to Sherholtz. Sherholtz fights it off to see another one. That's Whiteside. A base runner is what Sherholtz is trying to do. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he stays alive. He fouled that ball off his foot.
I'm not sure what part of the bat he hit this with.
Hit that between his legs?
That's impossible.
I think he did.
Do not try that at home.
That'll hurt. It's 2-2. Full count.
Good at that. Make that guy on the mound think a little bit. Make him squeeze that ball, and a 3-2 count with a 3-run lead will make him do it.
Hey, what after I witnessed Wednesday,
yeah,
I know anything can happen.
It can happen. Fight him off. Eight pitches, 3 fouls. And he's fought off some nastiness.
On the ground to Mora. 2 outs. As Sherholtz is retired. He is 0 for 4 today. And Eli Whiteside's trying to stay away from an 0 for 4 today. Whiteside is struck out, he's bounced out, and he's flied out. Whiteside bunts at it, but he bunts it foul. And the proper thing to do is figure out how you can get on base. If it means I got the best chance of getting on by trying to bunt, give it a shot. Just off the plate, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Ooh, close. Pretty good slider. You'd hate to have to try and take that one in a 2-strike situation.
High and foul down the left field line. It's 1-2.
Somebody get it? Oh yeah, yeah, that's a good home right there. Got his rally hat on. Nice going, Eli. Picked out a winner.
Down low, 2-2. Whiteside trying to get on right here. Drives it to right, but it's right at Gonzalez, and that's the ball game. So 3 times on this homestand, the Giants